first carry here for Joe Mixon.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw it. To the right side and caught by Down. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking to throw on second down. Stroud. And his throw here is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, and that means they come up short, as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. Taking it about the 36. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Now Rodgers. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up second down at the 17-yard line.
Handoff for Warren. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This from 44 yards away. Boswell's kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Mix it up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
On the quick, right?
Stroud off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
From the gun to give to Mixon. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Texans.
Stroud sets up the play action. They'll roll him out right. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
All right.
Mixon again. The tally there, minus 2 yards. Brings up 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Mixon. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football. But on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it, instead spilled for a loss.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protecting himself as best he could while completing the play.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. An extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 10-3. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Stroud. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Stroud. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Inside the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. The mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Steelers 16, Texans 3.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On play action, Rodgers. He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
On the give, it's Warren. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 3rd down and 6.
Now at the 45-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
Here's Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Now run with Warren. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Second down. At the Texans'
To throw is Rodgers. Off the play fake. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Steeler. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Daniil Hunter in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Rodgers going to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Steelers.
Rodgers to throw once more. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Open man, that's the tight end fire move.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 11.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown.
That drive, they've really increased their cushion.